Good afternoon, boys and girls. We're going to continue our work on telling time. And today we're going to look at some ways that people say the time. We're going to write it the way we've been practicing it, but sometimes people say the time differently. So the directions on your worksheet will say to draw the minute hand to show the time and then to write the time. Writing the time is going to seem very similar, but when you read these times, it might seem a little bit different. So let me grab a pencil and make sure we all understand exactly what we're doing here. So on number one, it says 15 minutes after 1 o'clock. And you'll hear people say that. They'll say, what time is it? And I'll say, it's 15 minutes after 1 or 10 minutes after 1. So what they mean is the hour hand is pointed at the 1 and the minute hand is pointing 15 minutes after 1 o'clock. So we know the 0 is basically starts right at the 12, and then every number on the clock is counting by 5 minutes. So there's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So 15 minutes after 1 o'clock, the minute hand will be pointing at 3. And remember, the minute hand is a little bit longer. Now we write 15 minutes after 1 this way we've been practicing the whole time. 1:15. Okay, let's try a couple more. Now this one says 9:30 o'clock. So we can tell the hour hand is already written for you, but it's right in between the 9 and the 10 because it's halfway past 9 or halfway to 10. So half of an hour is 30 minutes. So if we do that same rule where every one of these numbers counts as 5 minutes, let's count up to 30 minutes. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we draw the minute hand pointing straight down like this. And we would write that 9:30 as 9:30. So sometimes people will just say how many minutes past an hour the time is. Sometimes they'll say half past, which is the same as saying 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. It's halfway past that hour. And then sometimes they'll use this idea of quarter. Okay, so this is kind of the third one, a quarter past 5. If you took this clock and divide it into 4 sections or quarters, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, and each of these would be 5, 10, 15 minutes. 5, 10, 15 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. So this is another time when people say the time that's a little bit different than how we write it. So for this one, a quarter past 5 o'clock, you have to remember, half of an hour is 30, a fourth or a quarter of an hour is 15. So it's a quarter past 5 is the same as 15 minutes past 5. So remember, each number takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move between them. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, be right at the 3. Just like that. That would be 5:15 when we write it, but people will sometimes say quarter after 5. All right, we will try to practice that during our meets this week too. I think I'm going to set an alarm at any time during school at 9:15, 10:15, 11:15. I'm hoping people can call out the time for this week. All right, good luck on your math today. I'll talk to you soon.